Thank you for listening to today's episode of Medical Device Global Market Access by Pure Global. A common question we hear from manufacturers is, if my device has clearance from the US FDA, is that enough to get it registered with China's NMPA? The short answer is no. While your FDA clearance is a mandatory prerequisite, serving as the required proof of marketing approval from your product's country of origin, it does not grant a direct pass into the Chinese market. China's National Medical Products Administration, the NMPA, has its own distinct and rigorous regulatory framework that stands apart from the FDA's. Successfully entering this market means understanding and complying with a completely separate set of rules. First, every foreign manufacturer must appoint an NMPA legal agent. This is a legal entity based in China that assumes specific regulatory responsibilities, manages the complex application process, and acts as your official liaison with the NMPA. After appointing an agent, you must determine your device's classification under the NMPA system. China uses a three-tiered risk-based approach, Class 1, 2, and 3, that may not align perfectly with your device's FDA classification. So this independent verification is a crucial early step. A significant hurdle for many companies is the requirement for a comprehensive technical dossier, which must be submitted entirely in simplified Chinese. But key component of this is the Product Technical Requirement, or PTR. This document details your device's performance specifications and safety standards, and importantly, serves as the direct protocol for mandatory local testing. For Class 2 and 3 devices, even with extensive FDA-validated testing data, you will almost certainly be required to have your device tested again in an NMPA-accredited laboratory in China. This step adds considerable time and cost to the registration timeline. Clinical evaluation is another critical area with unique requirements. The NMPA requires clinical data for all Class 2 and Class 3 devices, unless your product appears on a specific exemption list. You can leverage your existing international clinical data, including from your FDA trials, but the NMPA may require a bridging study or even a full local clinical trial if it determines there are significant ethnic differences that could affect the device's safety and efficacy on the Chinese population. The provisions for medical device registration and filing, which became effective on October 1, 2021, governs these requirements, emphasizing a robust life cycle approach to regulation. In short, while FDA clearance gets you to the starting line, the race to NMPA approval involves appointing a local agent, re-verifying classification, preparing a Chinese language technical dossier, undergoing local testing, and satisfying stringent clinical evidence requirements. If you need help navigating the complexities of global market access in China or other challenging markets, we invite you to check out Pure Global. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.